I'm going to put this on Telling Truth 2 and Telling Truth 3. So Steve Spurrier did a little Facebook post here. Steve Spurrier, He Is Man trophy winner. Whoops. Got to spell it right first. He Is Man trophy winner, 1966. That's when Batman started on the TV show. That was really the year of that's when Trump's mom died on like 6/6 of 66. That's when everything really began as far as sex, drugs, and rock and roll. What year was Woodstock? That was 69. 66 was when it all began. 1966 began sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll Wikipedia. Well, that's interesting. It's a song. 1966, the year the youth culture exploded, The Guardian. Psychotic reaction, 1966, and sex, drugs, and rock. I mean, that's like when it began. I forget, it was called the T something Institute that really was responsible for this counterculture, and it was just the final phase of Satanism coming upon this earth. And Spurrier won that 66 He Is Man trophy. He wore number 11 at Florida. The Devil's Advocate came from Gainesville, Florida. You now have you have that Bible verse. There are 7 kings, 5 have fallen, and 1 is, and the other is not yet coming. When he cometh, he must continue a short space. The 7 kings of Mystery Babylon, which that's what Trump is. Trump is the 7th king of Mystery Babylon. And we know they have divided Trump up into 7 slices when they used to do the commercial for The Apprentice. And there's the 8th right there. We know in Saturday Night Live when they had the 2 Trumps and they lowered themselves down like the Twin Towers. I think I've shown both channels that they both sunk at the same time. And here's 6 over here, 6, 7, 8, the 7th, and the 8th is of the 7, the 7th king, the final king of Mystery Babylon. And this is a stab at it by, and Trump has the Pizza Hut commercial back in the day where he said Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump were all cut from the same cloth. And that cloth is very, very large in that it spans such a long span of time. I think this is Nebuchadnezzar. I think over here is actually Darius the Mede, both from the book of Daniel, who turned and loved God through Daniel, and they said they were the heads of the kingdoms of the whole world. I mean, Babylon was running the earth. Then the Medes and the Persians were running the earth. And they both turned to Daniel's God, our God of the Bible. And it's a 7 kings, 5 are fallen. So I think, now it could mean talking about 6, and then it says, and 1 is. But I think they're talking about all 7, and then they're going to, then the Bible specifically talks about the 7th. But it could be just Nebuchadnezzar is the 7th king of Mystery Babylon, or the first king of Mystery Babylon, or one of the kings who's not fallen. So they're saying 5 of the 6 are fallen, and then 1 is, which is talking about the Antichrist. Either or, it doesn't matter. What matters is that the Antichrist is on the stage. He's just not the Antichrist yet. He's not the Antichrist until he returns from a deadly head wound to his right eye, Donnie Darko, Donald Darkin. So But that Bible verse, there are 7 kings. The current Gator coach is the 7th Gator coach since Spurrier. And he's known as the head ball coach. But what's interesting, what's fascinating, the reason why I called is Spurrier, his birthday is 420. Donald Trump was born 420 days later. They are 420 days apart. Spurrier's birthday is 420. This coming 420 or April 20th is the total solar eclipse. If you look at Spurrier, to the 16th, if Trump was to go down, let's just say on Valentine's Day, since iPad Goat's got hearts all over, the Antichrist got hearts on his chest. Spurrier is 77 years, 9 months, 27 days. 927 is the abomination of desolation Bible verse in the book of Daniel. Literally 77 years old, 9 months, 27 days on 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. So now that could just be a coincidence, an anomaly, or just, it's not saying Trump will go down on the 14th and rise on the 16th, but it is showing you that the 216 is 927 and how Spurrier is connected to that. So the AI, of course, chose him for a reason. His dad was a preacher. So his dad was more than likely, let's just know that he was a hardcore mystery Babylonian. So, and his son was chosen by the AI to be this guy. He was this amazing athlete as a child, and you just don't know if these are bloodlines. I mean, is his blood of a, what they call Illuminati bloodlines? Because they're all running around in Hollywood and politics, in my opinion, they're on the stage playing these roles, playing these characters. And Spurrier coached for 38 years, murder code. So it's very interesting. It is very interesting. So I don't know why I could have swore it said born in Miami. I know he was born and raised in Tennessee, but born in Miami Beach, which is the 305 area code, which is our March 5th date that we're looking at. Son of a gun. And then, of course, he was then raised in Tennessee, Johnson City. So let's run Spurrier through the 5th. Just for giggles on Telling Truth 2, so yeah, he's 113 coded, 77, 10, 13, which is March 11th coding, 311. Ooh, hey, it's 5 a.m., y'all, 500 for Antichrist. Steve Spurrier Bar and Grill. When you go to it, they literally have a 500 in there. We got 486. Hello. The 86. But look at the phone number. 500. 500 is Antichrist in Strong's Concordance. G500, Antichrist, Strong's Concordance. That's what your 5G is for. Antichristos. G for Greek. 500. That's why Trump rode around in the Beast at the Daytona 500. I know it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it's just crazy. I'm crazy. All right, love you.